What if you had the chance to start over in America? Not just anywhere, but in a city where jobs are growing, salaries are rising, neighborhoods are safe, and life feels a little easier. A place where your career can move forward without sacrificing your quality of life. For millions of Americans and people moving from around the world, that question has become more important than ever. Remote work has changed where people choose to live. New technology hubs are emerging outside the traditional big cities. Companies are investing billions of dollars into manufacturing, artificial intelligence, healthcare, aerospace, and clean energy. At the same time, rising housing costs and inflation are forcing many families to rethink where they want to build their future. The good news is that opportunity isn't disappearing. It's simply moving. They now offer excellent career opportunities, affordable housing compared to larger metro areas, shorter commutes, growing economies, and an outstanding quality of life. Our rankings consider several important factors, including job growth, unemployment rates, average salaries, affordability, housing, population growth, economic diversity, healthcare, education, safety, and overall quality of life. In other words, these are cities where you don't just find a job, you build a future. Before we begin, if you love exploring countries, cities, and cultures from around the world, make sure you subscribe to Worldview TV. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who dreams of living in America. Now, let's begin. 10. Raleigh, North Carolina. Imagine living in a city where billion-dollar technology companies sit alongside world-famous universities, where unemployment remains consistently low, and where your daily commute doesn't consume half your day. Welcome to Raleigh. Over the past decade, Raleigh has quietly transformed into one of America's most attractive cities for professionals. The presence of Duke University, the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, and North Carolina State University has created one of the largest concentrations of educated workers in the United States. That talent has attracted major employers in software, biotechnology, pharmaceuticals, engineering, and finance. Companies like IBM, Cisco, Lenovo, Red Hat, Fidelity Investments, and countless startups continue expanding across the region. Healthcare is another major employer, offering thousands of jobs through leading hospital systems and research institutions. Unlike many technology hubs, Raleigh still offers housing that is considerably more affordable than cities like San Francisco, Seattle, or Boston. While home prices have increased in recent years due to rapid population growth, many families still find they can enjoy larger homes, better schools, and more green space for less money. One of Raleigh's biggest advantages is balance. You can build a successful career during the week and still spend your weekends hiking nearby state parks, exploring local breweries, attending college sports, or driving just a couple of hours to either the Blue Ridge Mountains or the Atlantic coast. Of course, Raleigh isn't perfect. Rapid growth has increased traffic, and housing prices continue rising as more people move into the region. But compared with many other technology centers, it still offers remarkable value. For professionals looking for long-term career growth without the overwhelming costs of America's largest cities, Raleigh earns its place at number 10. Number 9. Madison, Wisconsin. Some cities measure success by the number of skyscrapers they build. Madison measures success by something different: quality of life. Built between two beautiful lakes, Madison consistently ranks among America's healthiest, happiest, and most educated cities. At first glance, it may seem like a quiet college town. But behind that peaceful appearance is one of the country's strongest local economies. The University of Wisconsin fuels research, innovation, and entrepreneurship, helping attract companies specializing in biotechnology, healthcare, software development, engineering, and advanced manufacturing. Government employment also provides economic stability, since Madison is Wisconsin's state capital. One of Madison's biggest strengths is its highly educated workforce. Employers value the city's strong talent pipeline, while residents benefit from competitive salaries and relatively low unemployment. Healthcare consistently ranks among the best in the nation, and the city invests heavily in parks, cycling infrastructure, public services, and education. Housing costs remain below many coastal metropolitan areas, allowing professionals to enjoy a high standard of living without extreme financial pressure. Its biggest challenge is obvious. Winters can be long, cold, and snowy. But for many residents, the trade-off is worth it. Strong public services, excellent schools, low crime, and a stable economy make Madison one of the best mid-sized cities in America. For people who value community, education, and long-term stability, Madison comfortably earns the number 9 position. Number 8. Salt Lake City, Utah. 20 years ago, many people overlooked Salt Lake City. Today, it's one of America's fastest-rising economic success stories. Nicknamed the heart of Silicon Slopes, the region has become one of the country's fastest-growing technology corridors. Major employers including Adobe, Qualtrics, Goldman Sachs, Dell Technologies, and dozens of rapidly growing software companies have created thousands of high-paying jobs. Technology may be leading the way, but it isn't the city's only strength. Healthcare, financial services, logistics, aerospace, outdoor recreation, and advanced manufacturing all contribute to a diversified economy that has proven remarkably resilient. Utah consistently records one of the lowest unemployment rates in the United States, and businesses continue relocating to the region because of its pro-business environment and highly skilled workforce. For young professionals, Salt Lake City offers something increasingly difficult to find: access to both career opportunities and an incredible outdoor lifestyle. Within less than an hour, residents can reach world-famous ski resorts, mountain trails, lakes, and national parks. The city itself continues investing in public transportation, downtown redevelopment, and new residential communities. While housing prices have risen sharply because of rapid growth, they remain more accessible than many of America's largest technology hubs. Salt Lake City also enjoys relatively low crime in many neighborhoods, excellent healthcare facilities, and one of the youngest populations in the country, creating a vibrant and energetic atmosphere. Its biggest challenge is that popularity has brought growing pains. Housing affordability has become more difficult than it was a decade ago, and traffic is increasing as the population expands. Still, when you combine job creation, economic resilience, outdoor recreation, and quality of life, Salt Lake City has firmly established itself as one of America's premier places to live and work. That's why it takes the number 8 spot on our list. Number 7. Charlotte, North Carolina. What do New York City, Charlotte, and nobody else have in common? They are the only 2 cities in America that serve as major banking capitals on a national scale. While New York remains the country's financial center, Charlotte has quietly become the second-largest banking hub in the United States. Global institutions like Bank of America and Truist have their headquarters here, while Wells Fargo maintains one of its largest operational centers in the city. But Charlotte's economy is no longer just about banking. Over the last decade, technology companies, fintech startups, healthcare providers, logistics firms, and energy companies have expanded rapidly across the metropolitan area. That diversification has made the city more resilient during economic downturns and created opportunities across many different industries. For professionals looking to build long-term careers, Charlotte offers something increasingly rare: strong salaries paired with a cost of living that remains lower than many other major business centers. Housing prices have increased as thousands of new residents arrive every month, but owning a home is still considerably more attainable than in cities like San Francisco, Seattle, Boston, or New York. Charlotte's location is another major advantage. Its international airport is one of the busiest in the world, offering non-stop flights across North America, Europe, Latin America, and the Caribbean. That connectivity makes it an attractive base for professionals whose work requires frequent travel. Families are also drawn to Charlotte because of its growing suburbs, highly rated schools, expanding healthcare network, and abundance of parks and recreational spaces. Throughout the region, Charlotte continues to offer excellent value. Its combination of finance, technology, healthcare, affordability, and quality of life places it firmly among America's best cities for professionals. That's why Charlotte earns the number 7 spot. Number 6. Minneapolis, Minnesota. When many people think about America's strongest economies, they often picture the East Coast or Silicon Valley. But one of the country's most stable and diversified economies sits much farther north. Welcome to Minneapolis. Together with neighboring St. Paul, the Twin Cities form one of the largest metropolitan economies in the Midwest. What makes Minneapolis especially impressive is its diversity. Instead of depending on one industry, the city is powered by healthcare, finance, retail, manufacturing, engineering, food production, logistics, technology, and corporate headquarters. Several Fortune 500 companies, including Target, Best Buy, General Mills, United Health Group, and 3M, either call the region home or maintain significant operations there. That diversity creates stability. When one sector slows, others continue growing, helping protect the local job market from sudden economic shocks. Minneapolis also ranks highly for education and workforce quality. A large percentage of adults hold college degrees, making the region attractive to employers seeking skilled professionals. Healthcare is another standout. The Twin Cities consistently rank among the nation's best regions for access to quality medical care, with internationally recognized hospitals and research institutions serving millions of patients every year. Outside the office, Minneapolis offers something many large cities struggle to provide: abundant green space. Financially, Minneapolis performs well too. Median household incomes remain among the highest in the Midwest, while unemployment typically stays below the national average. The biggest challenge, of course, is winter. Temperatures regularly drop well below freezing, and heavy snowfall is simply part of life. Yet locals have learned to embrace the season with ice skating, skiing, hockey, winter festivals, and indoor cultural attractions, helping keep the city active year-round. For professionals seeking stability, strong salaries, excellent public services, and a high quality of life, Minneapolis remains one of America's smartest choices. That's why it claims the number 6 position. Number 5. Huntsville, Alabama. If someone had told you 20 years ago that one of America's hottest job markets would be in northern Alabama, you probably wouldn't have believed them. Today, the numbers tell a very different story. Huntsville has quietly become one of the fastest-growing metropolitan areas in the United States. Its population continues to rise as engineers, scientists, software developers, cybersecurity experts, healthcare professionals, and skilled workers relocate from across the country. At the heart of Huntsville's success is innovation. The city is home to NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center, where engineers continue developing technologies that support America's space exploration programs. Together, these institutions have attracted hundreds of aerospace, defense, cybersecurity, robotics, artificial intelligence, and advanced manufacturing companies. Major employers include Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, Raytheon, Blue Origin, and many rapidly growing technology firms. Unlike many technology hubs, however, Huntsville offers something that has become increasingly difficult to find: affordability. While professionals in California or the Northeast often spend a significant portion of their income on housing, many Huntsville residents enjoy modern homes at substantially lower prices. That means higher disposable income, greater financial flexibility, and a better overall quality of life. The city's economy also benefits from remarkable stability. Government research spending, defense contracts, private technology investment, and manufacturing continue creating new jobs year after year. Education remains another strength. Excellent public schools, nearby universities, and strong engineering programs help maintain a highly skilled workforce that attracts even more employers. The U.S. Space and Rocket Center remains one of the city's most iconic landmarks, reminding visitors that this community helped shape America's journey into space. Healthcare services continue expanding alongside the growing population, making the city increasingly attractive to families as well as young professionals. The city isn't without its limitations. Public transportation is limited compared to larger metropolitan areas, and nightlife is quieter than places like Austin or Seattle. But for many people, those trade-offs are more than balanced by excellent career opportunities, affordable living, low unemployment, and a welcoming community. Huntsville has transformed itself into one of America's great economic success stories. It's no longer simply a hidden gem. It's a city that has earned national recognition for building one of the strongest futures in the country. That remarkable rise secures Huntsville the number 5 position on our list. 4. Denver, Colorado. Imagine finishing work on a Friday afternoon and, within an hour, you're hiking through the Rocky Mountains, skiing down world-famous slopes, or camping beneath a sky full of stars. For many people, that's not a vacation. That's everyday life in Denver. Over the past 2 decades, Denver has transformed itself into one of America's most dynamic and resilient economies. What was once known primarily as a gateway to the mountains has become a powerhouse for technology, aerospace, renewable energy, healthcare, finance, telecommunications, and advanced manufacturing. Companies continue choosing Denver because of its highly educated workforce, business-friendly environment, and central location. Major employers include Lockheed Martin, Arrow Electronics, Ball Corporation, DaVita, and numerous technology startups, while Google, Amazon, and Oracle have expanded their presence in the region. Denver has also become a magnet for remote workers. With fast internet, modern co-working spaces, and an active outdoor culture, it's easy to see why professionals from across the country have relocated here. The city consistently ranks highly for health and wellness. Denver's downtown continues to evolve with new restaurants, craft breweries, live music venues, museums, and sports arenas. Education and healthcare are equally strong. Several respected universities and medical centers contribute to a highly skilled workforce and excellent public services. But success has come with challenges. Denver's popularity has pushed housing prices significantly higher over the last decade. While salaries are generally competitive, first-time home buyers often face a more difficult market than they would in cities like Huntsville or Charlotte. Traffic has also increased as the metro area continues expanding. Still, many residents believe the combination of career opportunities, natural beauty, healthy living, and economic stability makes Denver worth every penny. For professionals seeking both financial success and an exceptional lifestyle, Denver continues to stand among America's elite cities. That's why it takes the number 4 spot. 3. Austin, Texas. Few American cities have experienced a transformation quite like Austin. Not long ago, Austin was best known as Texas's capital and the home of the University of Texas. Today, it's recognized around the world as one of the leading centers for technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Some people even call it the new Silicon Valley of the South. And the numbers explain why. Over the past decade, thousands of technology companies have either moved to Austin or expanded their operations there. Tesla built its massive gigafactory just outside the city. Apple invested billions of dollars into its growing campus. Texas has business-friendly policies. Another major advantage is that Texas has no state income tax, allowing many professionals to keep more of what they earn. Life outside work is just as exciting. Austin proudly calls itself the live music capital of the world, with hundreds of venues hosting performances almost every night of the week. Young professionals especially appreciate Austin's creative atmosphere, where innovation and entrepreneurship seem to be part of everyday life. Traffic congestion has become one of the city's biggest frustrations, and housing prices have risen dramatically compared to a decade ago. Yet demand remains incredibly strong. People continue arriving because Austin offers something many cities struggle to match: a powerful combination of high-paying jobs, entrepreneurial energy, cultural vibrancy, and long-term economic momentum. For ambitious professionals looking to grow their careers in one of America's fastest-moving economies, Austin remains one of the country's very best choices. That's why it earns the number 3 position. Number 2, Seattle, Washington. If your career goal is to work at the forefront of technology, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, biotechnology, or aerospace, few cities on Earth can compete with Seattle. This isn't simply one of America's leading technology hubs. It's one of the world's. Seattle has spent decades building an innovation economy that continues attracting some of the brightest minds from around the globe. Global companies including Microsoft, Amazon, Starbucks, Boeing, Expedia, Zillow, and T-Mobile either began here or maintain major headquarters in the region. World-renowned research institutions and hospitals continue advancing medical discoveries while creating highly skilled jobs in science, healthcare, and engineering. One of Seattle's biggest advantages is earning potential. Median salaries, particularly in technology and engineering, rank among the highest in the United States. That helps offset the city's higher cost of living, although housing remains one of its biggest challenges. Outside work, Seattle offers spectacular natural beauty. Its public transportation system continues improving, making commuting easier than in many similarly sized metropolitan areas. Still, Seattle isn't perfect. Housing prices remain among the nation's highest, and frequent cloudy weather isn't for everyone. Yet despite those challenges, Seattle continues attracting talented professionals because of its unmatched concentration of opportunity, innovation, and high-paying careers. If your priority is maximizing career potential, very few American cities can rival what Seattle offers. That's why it claims the number 2 spot. Number 1. Boston, Massachusetts. What makes a city truly great? Is it the number of jobs? The size of the economy? The salaries? The quality of healthcare? Or is it the opportunity to build a future that lasts for decades? If the answer is all of the above, then one city stands above the rest. Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, our choice for the best city to live and work in the USA in 2026. Boston isn't America's largest city. It isn't the cheapest. And it certainly isn't the warmest. Yet year after year, it remains one of the strongest metropolitan economies in the entire world. Few cities can match Boston's unique combination of education, innovation, healthcare, finance, biotechnology, artificial intelligence, and entrepreneurship. This is where ideas become industries. Boston's story began nearly 400 years ago, making it one of America's oldest cities. Today, that rich history blends seamlessly with cutting-edge innovation. Walk through downtown, and you'll see historic landmarks standing alongside modern research labs, startup incubators, and global corporate headquarters. Education is perhaps Boston's greatest advantage. Within the metropolitan area are some of the most respected universities on Earth, including Harvard University, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, Boston University, Northeastern University, and Tufts University. Every year, these institutions produce thousands of graduates in engineering, medicine, business, law, computer science, biotechnology, and artificial intelligence. That continuous flow of talent attracts employers from around the world. Healthcare is another pillar of Boston's economy. Whether you're a physician, nurse, biomedical engineer, pharmacist, or healthcare administrator, Boston offers opportunities that few cities can match. Finance also remains a major employer. Global investment firms, asset management companies, insurance providers, and fintech businesses employ tens of thousands of professionals throughout the metropolitan area. And then there's entrepreneurship. Boston consistently ranks among the leading startup ecosystems in the United States. Thousands of entrepreneurs launch companies here every year, supported by venture capital firms that invest billions of dollars into promising businesses. Many of today's successful technology companies began as small startups inside Boston's innovation community. One of Boston's greatest strengths is resilience. Unlike cities that rely heavily on one industry, Boston's economy is supported by education, healthcare, finance, biotechnology, robotics, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, manufacturing, tourism, and professional services. Public transportation, while not perfect, remains one of the most extensive systems in the United States. Of course, no honest ranking would ignore Boston's biggest challenge. It is expensive. Housing costs remain among the highest in America, and everyday expenses are above the national average. But many professionals accept that trade-off because salaries are also among the country's highest, and the career opportunities available here can significantly increase lifetime earning potential. And that's why Boston earns our #1 spot as the best city to live and work in the USA in 2026. America is a country of incredible diversity. No single city is perfect for everyone. Some people dream of building the next great technology company. Others want affordable housing, excellent schools, access to nature, or a slower pace of life. So, if you had the opportunity to move anywhere in America, which city would you choose? Every week, we explore fascinating countries, cities, cultures, and travel destinations from around the world to help you discover where your next adventure could begin. Thank you for watching Worldview TV. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and we'll see you in our next journey around the world.